Welcome to our deep dive into the less illuminated aspects of green energy production. While renewable energy promises a cleaner and sustainable future, the process of creating this green technology often relies heavily on rare earth mining, which comes with its fair share of ethical controversies. In this video, The Dark Side of Green Energy: Ethical Dilemmas in Rare Earth Mining, we will explore the environmental and human cost of these practices, the ethical issues facing corporations, and what steps are being taken towards sustainable solutions. Let's get started and uncover the truth behind what powers our green future. 1. Introduction to green energy and rare earths. Green energy is often hailed as the beacon for a sustainable future. Solar panels, wind turbines, and electric vehicles promise reduced carbon emissions and cleaner air. However, the technology that powers these solutions is highly dependent on rare earth elements. These materials, such as neodymium and dysprosium, are indispensable in manufacturing the magnets for electric motors and generators. But there's an irony here: while driving the world toward eco-friendliness, their extraction can be quite damaging to both the environment and local communities. 2. Understanding rare earth elements. Rare earths are not truly rare, they are relatively abundant in the Earth's crust. But extracting them in usable quantities is technically challenging. These elements are critical in modern technologies, providing functionalities that would otherwise be unattainable. Products like smartphones, LED lights, and more lean on rare earths' unique properties. Unfortunately, mining for these elements demands enormous effort and can wreak havoc on the surrounding environment. The balance between utility and exploitation poses a notable conundrum. 3. Environmental impact of rare earth mining. Mining rare earth elements typically involves open-pit methods, which means large expanses of land are stripped bare. These activities lead to significant destruction of habitats. Additionally, the process involves separating minerals through the use of acid baths, resulting in hazardous waste. This waste often finds its way into the soil and water sources, polluting them. The pursuit of clean energy paradoxically leaves behind a trail of ecological damage, turning lush landscapes into barren lands. 4. The human cost. Communities near rare earth mines often bear the brunt of the industry's darkest aspects. Local residents may face displacement to make way for mining operations. Moreover, the contamination of drinking water sources and the air pollution from dust particles can severely impact health. Increased rates of respiratory illnesses and other health issues are common in these areas. These communities, often impoverished, find themselves choosing between clean water and economic opportunity. 5. Ethical dilemmas facing corporations. Corporations involved in rare earth mining are caught in ethical quandaries. While they contribute significantly to advancement in technology, they face questions about their sustainability practices. Determining responsibility for environmental damage is complex, often involving intricate supply chains across multiple countries. Furthermore, these companies must also consider their obligation to the well-being of the local populations affected by their operations. Many are working toward greener practices, but challenges remain daunting. 6. What governments are doing? Governments worldwide are beginning to recognize the need for stringent regulation of the rare earth industry. Some are working to enforce stricter environmental guidelines and labor laws in mining zones. Incentives for companies that utilize recycling of rare earths instead of continuous mining are also on the rise. However, overlaps of power dynamics, international politics, and economic interests sometimes hinder these efforts. Negotiating change in this complex landscape is as challenging as it is vital. 7. Alternatives and solutions. The pursuit of alternative sources and improved recycling practices for rare earth elements is gathering momentum. Scientists are exploring new technologies that either sidestep the need for rare earths or leverage them more efficiently. Repurposing existing materials and more efficient recycling methods could reduce dependency on continued mining. Everyone will need to play a role, from policymakers to industry leaders to conscious consumers, to achieve sustainable solutions moving forward. 8. Making informed choices. Consumers also bear responsibility in the dynamics of rare earth mining. The choices made when purchasing electronic devices, vehicles, and energy solutions directly impact demand for these elements. Awareness of the source and life cycle of products can drive demand for ethically sourced materials. Environmentally conscious decisions at the purchasing level can lead corporations to adopt more responsible practices, showing that informed choices have far-reaching consequences. 9. Final thoughts. The narrative of green energy is incomplete without understanding the complexities behind its production. Rare earth mining offers a glimpse into the difficult compromises we must grapple with on the path to sustainability. Caring for our planet means holding industries accountable while also respecting the rights and futures of the people inhabiting it. The journey toward truly green energy is as much about ethics as it is about innovation, and moving forward, balance is key.